President Trump's letter.
The EU received the letter from US.
Yes, indeed, the United States have sent us a letter with measures that would come into effect. We have worked and now are ready to respond with countermeasures. We've prepared for this, and we can respond with countermeasures if necessary. So this two-track approach pays off because we are prepared. Agreement with Indonesia is today a huge milestone forward and shows that we are looking for new open market.
Luar biasa, Presiden Prabowo kembali membuat gempar satu dunia. Iya, kini Eropa telah memberikan pernyataan yang sangat mengejutkan dengan lantang berani akan melawan dan membalas Trump Amerika karena merasa sudah di backup oleh Pak Prabowo Indonesia.
Agreement with Indonesia is today a huge milestone forward. We have worked and now are ready to respond with countermeasures. We've prepared for this, and we can respond with countermeasures if necessary.
Iya, seperti yang telah kita ketahui sebelumnya, Trump secara membabi buta telah memberikan ancaman dan sanksi berat kepada Indonesia dengan memberikan tarif gila-gilaan sebesar 32% ditambah 10% menjadi 42%.
Tariffs go into effect August 1st, but the president is setting the rates and the deals right now.
Dan ternyata sanksi tarif ini juga telah diberikan kepada Uni Eropa.
Yes, indeed, the United States have sent us a letter with measures that would come into effect.
Namun kini setelah Eropa sukses menjalin kesepakatan besar dengan Pak Prabowo Indonesia, kini mereka menjadi betul-betul berani dan lantang akan melawan dan akan membalas tindakan arogansi Amerika ini.
We have worked and now are ready to respond with countermeasures.
Wah, luar biasa ya. Hal ini telah menunjukkan bahwa saat ini Pak Prabowo Indonesia sudah sangat dipandang dan dianggap sangat besar di dunia. Bahkan keberadaan Indonesia saat ini telah dinilai cukup dan sangat kuat untuk bisa melawan dan menggantikan Amerika. Tentu hal ini merupakan pencapaian besar dan hebat Pak Prabowo. Dan dalam momen ini juga Pak Prabowo telah ikut dicecar oleh media asing. Namun Pak Prabowo telah memberikan jawaban yang sangat luar biasa.
There's another hand I see.
Yeah, you want to?
You want to ask to me or not?
Yes, ask Mr. President.
Please don't ask a hard question.
Thank you.
Wah, luar biasa ya. Baik, untuk lebih lengkapnya, mari kita saksikan jawaban dari Presiden Komisi Eropa yang telah menunjukkan bahwa saat ini Pak Prabowo dan Indonesia sangat dipandang dunia, dan juga kita saksikan jawaban hebat Pak Prabowo atas pertanyaan dari media asing.
Thanks a lot. Christian Feld, ARD German Television. It's a question to President von der Leyen on President Trump's letter. Tomorrow, the first set of countermeasures will kick in that were suspended. Of course, you have to synchronize with the member states, but what is the Commission's position on that? Keep them suspended until August or let them come into effect? Thanks a lot.
Yes, indeed, the United States have sent us a letter with measures that would come into effect unless there is a negotiated solution. So we will therefore also extend the suspension of our countermeasures till early August. And at the same time, we will continue to prepare further countermeasures so we are fully prepared. Very important in this is always the second and the third element. The second element is to diversify our trade relationships. So this big and important political agreement on a free trade agreement with Indonesia is today a huge milestone forward and shows that we are looking for new open market. And the third element, of course, is working on the single market itself, deepening the single market, because this is our safe harbor.
You want... President, you want to add? No? Then we will take a second question. Francesca.
Madam President, Francesca Basso, Corriere della Sera. The EU received the letter from US You always choose the dialogue as a strategy, but apparently is not paying off. So what is your reaction to this letter that has some strong tone? Thank you.
So we have, as you know, a two-track approach. It's very important. We have always been very clear that we prefer a negotiated solution. This remains the case, and we will use the time that we have now till the 1st of August. And on the second track, since the very beginning, we have worked and now are ready to respond with countermeasures. We've prepared for this, and we can respond with countermeasures if necessary. So this two-track approach pays off because we are prepared.
Thank you very much. I think we have taken our couple of questions.
There's another hand I see.
Yeah, you want to?
You want to ask to me or not?
Yes. Ask the Mr. President.
Please don't ask a hard question.
Thank you. Yes, I guess I would love to ask two questions, actually, a sort of double-barrel question. One starting with you. I wonder, you talked a little bit about the fact that you still look to Europe as a leader in the world. I wonder if you see it as something that could replace the United States and as something that could sort of fill in the gaps that the United States is leaving as it pulls back. And then President von der Leyen, I wonder if the ACI, the anti-coercion instrument, is on the table as you consider preparing further countermeasures.
No, I think United States will be always a very important leader in the world, but I consider Europe to be also a very important factor in the world civilization. The history of Europe is in the leading edge of many science, technology, etc. And Europe is always leading the world in upholding democratic values, human rights, etc. So we consider Europe still a very important factor, and we would like to see a very strong Europe. This I think is part of this the world architecture of let us say multipolar and powers that will contribute to peace and stability, because the planet is getting smaller. So everything now is interconnected, and climate change is a fact of life. Environmental impact of industrialization is a fact of life. So the planet getting smaller. We need a strong powers that contribute to peace and stability, and we consider Europe to be very important. Yes.
On your question, as you know, we have prepared and agreed on a first list of countermeasures. We have developed a second potential list of countermeasures that is by now agreed to, and the ACI is created for extraordinary situations. We are not there yet. This is very important. This is now the time for negotiations, but this also shows we are prepared for all eventual scenarios. So, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Madam.
Again, thank you very much. Very glad about
Once
that.
again, I apologize Sunday.
No.
I apologize to all of you. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Have a nice afternoon. Goodbye.
Wah, luar biasa ya. Ya, jadi ini info update untuk tanah air. Bagaimana pendapatnya menurut teman-teman? Oke, jadi itulah info update untuk Presiden Prabowo. Oke, masih banyak menonton. Jangan lupa untuk bantu di like dan di share video ini. Jangan lupa juga bantu untuk subscribe ya. Oke, stay tune at my channel. See you next video.